Hello, I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter. It is Mr. Liam Keane. Liam, Wolves are through to the third round of the Carabao Cup. It is Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Burnley is 0. What did you make of that? Well, first of all, most importantly, Wolves have got their first win of the season.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really important for confidence, momentum, all the kind of things that Gary Neal will be desperate to get. Picked up an injury by the looks of it in Boubacar Traoré, but other than that, coming through unscathed, coming through with players performing well, scoring goals, defending, clean sheet. I think it's near enough a seamless night for Gary Neal, and that's exactly what he would have wanted.
Yeah, look, they needed a bit of confidence. At the same time, made 10 changes to starting out. Only Ryan Agnori keeping his place, and probably needed to after his performance
of all players
on Sunday. And actually, I thought he played pretty well.
He did, yeah.
over the 90 minutes. But of course, the headlines are going to be about one person, and that is the redemption arc that is Gonçalo Guedes.
Yeah, look, we've rightly criticised him because he down tools previously at Wolves and didn't perform well previously at Wolves. He's been reintegrated into the squad. His future's still up in the air as it stands, but he was reintegrated. He seems happy. He performed well. He scored 2 good goals, and he deserves credit for that. You can't take anything away from him. There were a couple of moments in the first half. I think he was finding his feet, a couple sloppy touches here and there, but it was a pretty good and threatening attacking performance. Really good runs in behind, 2 good finishes. Maybe slightly lucky with the first one, but been a little bit harsh. But the second finish is absolutely sublime. Fair play to him. Played really well.
Yeah, and the person who supplied that first goal, who I thought was excellent, really exciting. We kind of earmarked him before the game, and we've seen a lot of him in pre-season. And we're delighted that he got his first bow in a Wolves shirt tonight, and that's Pedro Lima.
Oh, I like this guy. I'm getting excited about Pedro Lima, I am. I don't want to go too crazy. He's 18 years old, give him a little bit of time. He's not been in the first 2 Premier League squads, of course. Gary Neal's had to make a tough decision by not including him. Gives him a start tonight. I thought he was fantastic, I really did. The assist for Guedes' his first goal is brilliant. The ball from Dawson, in fact, is wonderful as well, but the assist is brilliant. Threatening all night, almost scored a goal himself. Could have got a bag full of assists. Really, really good going forward, and he wasn't really quite out defensively either. I've been really impressed. We said this all of pre-season. He's a really, really promising young talent, and my God, he performed on his Molineux and Wolves debut.
Yeah, and Daniel Podence, of course, with the ball for Guedes as one-on-one. Yes, he did. He did play well. I'm going to say that. Well, just let me speak, man.
You better mention one player, though. I won't. I think he performed even better than Podence, but we'll come to that. I'll let you finish your question.
Okay. No, Daniel Podence.
That's the thumbnail.
Daniel Podence, of course. I mean, did we expect with 48 hours before transfer deadline day, Daniel Podence through ball to Gonçalo Guedes, who runs pretty much half the length of the pitch and chips the keeper to seal a win? Probably not. But at the same time, what you do say, and what we've always said, is that when these guys are on, especially someone like Daniel Podence, he's got bags full of talent and could have chipped the keeper in the second half as well to make it 3.
Yeah, look, as I said about Guedes, it's the same with Podence. We don't know until we can say categorically that he's staying at the club. It's up in the air. We've got to remember there are other transfer windows in other countries that are open longer as well. But while he's here, he's a very good footballer. If you can keep him happy and keep him not causing any issues off the pitch, which so far I've not heard of any, then I think he's a very good Premier League footballer. He showed it again tonight. Bags of quality, whether out wide or centrally. He's such a good player at floating between the lines, floating across the front line, picking the ball up in dangerous areas and making things happen. It's a fantastic pass for Guedes, and I'd say the second goal, which is a sublime finish from Guedes. Didn't expect to say that with these two, but credit to both of them for reintegrating, and credit to Gary Neal for being able to get something out of them both as well.
Someone who's been kind of frustrated, I guess, by not starting these first 2 games, and you've got the likes of Guedes and Guedes.
Who's that? Which player?
Guedes.
G'day there.
Guedes, Podence, Chiquinho as well, who I thought showed decent signs tonight.
There's your man.
Oh, you like him, yeah?
I thought Chiquinho was fantastic.
Yeah, well, he ran at defenders.
I think he was fantastic.
He ran at defenders.
I was waiting for you to bring him up. I think Podence was very good. I think Chiquinho might have just topped him. Just so direct, so dangerous, really, really quick. I thought he was fantastic. I really do. And he kept it simple when he needed to as well. He didn't overplay too much. I think if you can keep him firing and on form, he's a really good option for the season, albeit an inexperienced option.
Look, if you're a fullback or you're a central defender, what do you not want to happen? You don't want a quick, tricky winger.
Excuse me.
Running at you. You want to go. You can't talk, and I can't speak. You don't want them going at you. You want them to go on the outside so you can show on the outside and get it out. But when he's running at players, they're desperately They don't want it to happen.
No,
Hate it.
it's so difficult to defend against that, and he is so direct.
It's like Thierry Henry on Jamie Carragher. Run at him.
There you go. I wouldn't quite compare Chiquinho to Thierry Henry just yet, but look, he's inexperienced, he's raw, but he seems happy. We spoke to him in pre-season, he wants to stay. Again, we need the sort of final decision over him, although it looks more likely he'll be around. And I thought he took his chance tonight. That's a real big opportunity. I think people can underestimate how big an opportunity that is. If he doesn't perform tonight, there's big question marks over him, and I thought he was really, really good. You don't want to, go too crazy. Burnley are going to do really well this season by the looks of it, but they weren't particularly good today. They made a lot of changes themselves, and it is a championship side at the end of the day. You don't want to go too mad with the performance and the praise.
No, of course.
But within the context of the game, Chiquinho, the rest of the players, I thought did very well.
Who do you fancy next round?
Well, I saw you tweet saying Walsall, didn't you?
Walsall, I'd like Walsall.
That'd be great.
Would you like Walsall?
At their place as well. It'd be a good laugh at that.
Some news that broke during the game, of course, is that Wolves are in advanced talks with another midfielder, another central midfielder.
Yes, Andre Fluminense, 23-year-old Brazilian international midfielder. Having to do my research very quickly to find out the kind of player he is, and he reads very similar to João Gomes, slightly deeper, although in his youth did play further forward and likes to run forward with the ball. Very good at carrying the ball forward.
In his youth, feels like he's 41.
Well, in his youth, in the youth team. But a very good ball-winning midfielder, tough tackler. Very highly rated Liverpool, Man United, plenty of teams looking at him as an option this summer. Wolves have pounced on the South American market once more, provided it goes through. But it's looking pretty promising. They're going to fly him over and get it done before Friday.
Yeah, and Wolves are, a lot of people were worried about João Gomes, about Boubacar Traoré, who kind of limped off tonight as well. But as we understand it, it will just be as an addition.
Yeah, and João Gomes is the one in particular. People are concerned about him going. We know there's lots of clubs interested. Lots of clubs have been speaking about him. But he will be a Wolves player between now and January at the very least. Be surprised if you lose him then as well, albeit anything could happen. Wolves are absolutely adamant he's going nowhere. It would take a huge fee for him to go in the next couple of days, which seems unlikely. So Wolves are adding another very impressive midfielder to their ranks. There's an argument to say there's other positions they need to look at, perhaps more pressingly. But they're doing business. They've got Johnston on the way. Bastien and Payet will be signing. Hopefully. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully we'll be slightly more positive when we're travelling to Forest on Saturday, which seems like a lifetime away, but it's going to come around very quickly.
Yes, and of course, if you don't wait for that, you can join us at the Wolves live poddy tomorrow night at Molineux, 7:30 kick-off there. Wolves 2, Burnley in the full close-up traction. Make sure you log on to expressandstar.com.